Today we're meeting our first roaster. Can you introduce yourself?
Um, Khaled.
All right. And how did you meet Jacob, or when?
Fuck if I know. I don't know, don't care.
Terrific. And how are you feeling about today? You excited? You nervous?
Um, I'm indifferent about it. I don't really know why he agreed to do this, but I'm always happy to make fun of the guy. So.
Good, good. And we're excited for today. All right, and we're here with our second roaster of the day. Can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes, very nice to meet you. My name is Jacob Lavasser. My alter ego is White Chocolate.
Good. And how did you meet Jacob, or when did you meet Jacob?
I met Jacob in the 4th grade. Yeah.
Oh, a long, long time ago. And how are you feeling about today? You excited? You a little nervous?
Combination of both. Combination of both.
Sexy Irish boys scurry to me like leprechauns. You got 2 charcoal Mazzoni buttons, 3 actually. My ... a hand needle and thread stitching. He has no pocket square. The young Irish boy is absolutely gift wrapped in my 4D fit. You just open them up here if you can help me out. All right, let's take a look inside. No lining because he's boring.
Oh.
All right, take a look at his planets. We have Ireland, Hong Kong. Ireland and Hong Kong. Young Irish boy, are you happy?
I'm happy and uncomfortable.
That's how we like it. Perfect. All right, and we're here with our third and final roaster of the day. Can you introduce yourself to us?
Hi, I am Nicholas Corbin. How's it going?
Good. And how and when did you meet Jacob?
Oh my God, I think it was, I should have been prepared for this. We did like, I think 6th grade, and I think he just sat across from the table and he kept looking at me. I don't know. We might have made like some sort of like spark connection. I don't remember much after that, but I know we've known each other for a long time now. Anyways,
Oh, friends at first sight.
yes.
Terrific. And how are you feeling about today?
A little nervous, not gonna lie. I've never roasted anybody properly, but it's Jacob. I'm sure it'll be good. Anyways.
Perfect. Can't be too hard.
Yes. Hopefully not.
There we go.
Are we hosting this
I
event?
think so. Somebody, that kid had a large coffee when he walked
Did I?
in, and it's already almost empty.
You're almost pointing at the kid with
Who
the
is the
biggest
guy with the
nose here.
coffee?
I just enjoy
I had a
pain.
coffee.
Hi, Max. Who's the guy with the coffee?
What?
Oh, we're about to start. Don't worry.
Are we good? Are we live?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're gonna give a little applause. Yeah!
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. Today we are here because we want to roast our great friend Jacob Flynn. Give it up for Jacob.
Get on up here, Jacob. Take a nice seat in the hot seat.
I would like to just take a second to say thank you to the people here. We have some guests from far away. Our friends Nick and Brennan, able to join us today. No, they don't need an applause. It's fine. I'm just boo, you boo, whatever. We want to get this going because it is hot out.
No, it's not.
So,
You're hot?
I'm hot. Yeah.
This is muggy.
Okay. All right. So let us bring up our first roaster of this event, Jacob Lavasser.
Oh God.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, I'm just making sure. First off, I'd like to thank all of you for showing up. Means a lot. I've really been looking forward to this. So, without further ado, I'd like to welcome you to the roast of Jacob Flynn. Well,
Wait. It's like a practical joke.
I fucking knew it. I called it.
Wait.
Welcome back, buddy.
Wait.
I fucking called this days ago, too. I called this days ago. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck both of you.
Brennan. Not everything's about you. Okay? All right, let's go. Hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jacob. I am the superior one. If I have not been canceled by the end of this, I have done something very wrong. However, this would not be the first cancellation of the day. I'd like to thank Anthony for backing out last minute. And of course, I would really like to thank Quint, Pittman, David, and Gavin for putting on this event. Jacob, I don't know why you would agree to this. We have plenty of r/breeding material to work with. I am so sorry. I just have his search history on my mind. I guess we all make mistakes. Just ask Jacob's parents. I mean, he was unplanned, but so was this event, so it can still turn out well. Anyway, don't worry, Flynn. This will all be over faster than you swiping left on a black woman. All right. I have known Flynn since the 4th grade, and surprisingly, he's changed very little. He still plays with toys. He's still learning to tie his shoes, and he's learning to ride a bike. Maybe Brennan and Raya could teach him a thing or two about tying things up. However, I'd like to congratulate Jacob on his recent transition.
Oh, God.
No, not the kind of transition his exes have gone through. I'm talking about the schizophrenic transition between digital and physical Jacob. Digital Jacob is a man of many talents, I tell you. He can sexually harass women in multiple different languages. And he even flirts with minors. I guess this gives a whole new meaning to his catchphrase, "Fuck them kids."
When did I say that?
Digital Jacob likes his women like Nathan likes his NASCAR. No rights. I know, president of the Feminist Club, FPU over there, loves that joke. Digital Jacob is a risk taker.
Oh, God.
One time, he arranged to meet up with a girl for a massage in Boston. We all know he's a fan of r/public flashing. Now,
I
we all know
remember
the
that
likelihood
one.
of this happening was just about as likely as a season 5 of Flemblogs or Dylan Silk responding to one of my texts.
Oh, that is who we're missing.
Of course, this story does not have a happy ending.
Oh, God.
Nothing happened. Jacob farmed the story for views on TikTok. And his heart was left emptier than the calories he consumes. Rumor has it he devours Brennan's Brussy cheese. Nice and tangy. Physical Jacob is a lover, in fact. He recently just had his first kiss with Nick Corbin. This might piss Jacob off, but he's quite obtuse. I'm sorry, I meant obsessive.
Oh.
That reminds me, Jacob went through a phase where he had a piss fetish. He was especially obsessed with peeing on Tom Brady. True story. Then he moved on to being obsessed with Jerry Maguire, who's played by Tom Cruise, and then Elle Woods. I say give it 3 months and he'll be obsessed with Jimmy Neutron's mom.
Oh.
Despite all the jokes, Jacob's list of achievements are r/bigger than you thought. I'm sorry, I can't get his search history out of my head. First, he's the only person I know that has managed to be banned from Hinge. Now, this isn't the first time a person in the friend group has creepily talked to girls on the internet. I mean, just ask Dylan about his escapades with Casey Holmes. But Dylan only ended up getting blocked. Second, Jacob managed to beat Brennan in their 100-meter race. I think this debunked the claims that hippos cannot run. They ran through the finish line harder than Nick ran through, well, there's too many hoes to count. Jacob even needed help swimming across the river after Brennan took his tube. You know, he might be shaped like a buoy, but he certainly does not float. He posted for TikTok 365 days straight until he got a girlfriend. And we all knew how that ended. To no one's surprise, Jacob gave up filming after a year, and he's continued to streak off camera. I really value the commitment. Rumor has it he's approaching 3,000 days. Now, I don't mean to be nosy. No offense, Corey and TJ. But Jacob is an expert in failed relationships.
Oh, God.
Jacob sent his address to a random stranger on the internet
When did I do
who
that?
allegedly won an Emmy.
Oh.
Yes, I am talking about the Squall Charleston. In a shocking turn of events, Squall was not a middle-aged man pleasuring himself to Jacob or grooming him. No.
Maybe the last
He was
part.
actually real. He even invited Jacob to his wedding. Now, unsurprisingly, Jacob burned this bridge down and was very happy when Squall's house caught on fire. He was left homeless. Can't make this up. I'm not saying that Jacob did it, but we all know Tom Flynn's history with fire. Speaking of failed relationships, Jacob is just down bad.
Oh,
All right?
God.
His self-confidence is disappearing faster than Nathan Toll's hairline. He partially attributes his failures with women due to his short stature, but look at Quint. He gets to borrow his girlfriend's sweatshirts. Jacob once matched with a literal picture of a monkey on Tinder. No, Nick, not that kind of monkey. One time, he called Emily Matthews a cow. And 20 minutes later, he asked if she had a boyfriend.
It's entirely accurate.
Oh, yeah. Flynn once went looking for YouTube porn with a search called Sexy Smash Girls. I'm sorry, I just got word that we got the wrong person here. But I gotta say, he just films his sister's fitness channel for gratification. He gets the OnlyFans for free. Remember, by his words, incest is wincest. He's so delusional, he thinks women who hold the door open for him want to fuck him. And he once remarked that he wanted to absolutely destroy his teacher, Miss Caprio. Far and away, his worst moment was when he admitted he was attracted to Brennan's sister. Imagine what those kids would look like. I mean, they might be the first case of type 3 diabetes. Now, I was thinking, right?
Oh,
what
God.
would they name this kid?
Oh, no.
All right, hear me out. Origami. All right? Now, you might think, Jacob, why do we call it origami? What else would have that many folds? To quote a famous Omega philosopher on Jacob's 17th birthday, glasses ain't getting none. In conclusion, I find Jacob Flynn to be an anomaly, but he's no accident. No offense to his recent driving history.
Wow. Low blow.
He takes on life with a unique energy. He believes that he's the Titanic and life is the iceberg. He's ramming into it. Now, Jacob, I really hope these jokes weren't too radical. No offense, Glenn. And that concludes my roast.
Well, That was really good.
For a man competing with fellow Jacob's short stature, he has a lot to say, I will say. Yeah.
Khaled.
We would like to bring up Khaled as our next roaster. Give it up for Khaled.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm not fucking topping that at all. Are you kidding me? Like, I lost confidence the more he spoke. That was really good. Can we just round of applause for Jacob again? Like that was really fun. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, today is a very special day because we finally get to make fun of Jacob. Actually, I mean, we do that every day. So I guess honestly, there's nothing special about today. I don't know why we're doing this. They did threaten to kill my family if I don't roast tonight, so here I am. To delay the inevitable, I'll start with my fellow roasters. I wasn't told until like just yesterday that I was supposed to come up with roasts for them, so I hit up my old friend Barack Obama. He came up with some stuff for me. Let me just pull it up. Give me a sec. All right. To Jacob. They say your father was a great man. You must be what's left. Need to stop hating on gays. Let him teach you how to dress. This one was aimed for Tony, but he's not here today, so I'm just gonna say it anyways. This one just says, "You got the mama jeans and a Mr. Fantastic face." I don't really know what that means. This one's my favorite though. For Nick. So rich and white, it's like I'm roasting against a cheesecake. What the fuck, you sent more ahead of stimulus package? Anyways, let's give a round of applause for Obama and my fellow roasters here again. Obama! Jacob.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly when we met, but I know like one of the earliest memories is you like aggressively shoving a camera in my face. for the infamous Flem vlog series, which you all know about, of course. I'm sorry to all those attending who still might have PTSD from Jacob forcing you to have something of importance to say in high school. I don't know what he was thinking. Let's pray our future employers never find those videos, as that is enough to get us canceled, let alone all the shit we say in the French Onion Soup Discord, right? Okay. Jacob, our relationship together has been a roller coaster of emotions. A roller coaster of which you are not tall enough to ride, unfortunately. Now, believe me when I say this next part, because we have tried, but in the bedroom, he is not long enough to ride either. Okay, I know penis jokes are insensitive. One more. All right. It's a shame that Common Rider is the only type of rider Jacob will ever experience. And as I've mentioned, I tried to be a dick rider, But the only thing that gets Jacob hard nowadays are his Twitter likes, X likes, and YouTube views, of course. I'll give credit where credit is due, though. Jacob has actually accomplished a lot on the internet. For example, I don't know if you know this, but he's actually in the top 1% on OnlyFans for the most subscriptions purchased, which is very impressive. Very impressive. All right. Not to ruin the fun tonight, guys, but I don't know if you know this. Jacob has a job. Boo.
Boo.
It means all unemployment jokes are, off the table, but they can be redeemed in 2 weeks when he gets fired and is back to living off of the government. All right. You can tell he's serious about his job, though, because our last conversation over text went like this, all right? Me at 4:25 p.m. Hi, Jacob. His response at 4:46 p.m. I'm working. Fuck off. I've never seen someone so passionate about earning $11 an hour. Speaking of contacting Jacob, there has never been a more unnecessarily difficult thing than trying to call this guy. It usually goes something like this, right? Oh boy, I can't wait to talk to Jacob Flynn today, right? What? How's it going, Jacob? I'm busy. Busy with what? Why do you need to know? Jacob, I was just wondering if you wanted to... Goodbye, Khaled. What the fuck did I do? Busy, he says, right? This man claims to be so busy you'd think he's running a business, but no, just an irrelevant podcast, a dead YouTube channel, and a niche X page that really does not roll off the tongue. I don't know what Elon Musk was thinking. Anyways, all right. You call yourself physical, Jacob, but the only thing you've ever done to prove that is by touching other men exclusively. You've even kissed 2 of them, and neither of them are here today. So that says a lot. Oh, sorry. One of them is here today. I fucked up. My apologies.
He acts like a woman.
Yeah, I couldn't tell after his recent transition. I'm sorry. All right. All right. Maybe you should become a doctor so that you can professionally touch and look at other men's genitals. Then you would actually be physical, Jacob. The only downside would be the inevitable female patient, and then, the day that happens, we could go back to the unemployment jokes. Now, as I wrap up here today, you may have noticed that I didn't make any jokes about Jacob's love life, and that's because, it already is one, of course, right? Ha ha. That was low-hanging fruit. I wonder when the last time Jacob ate a fruit, by the way. When was the last time you ate a fruit? Or a vegetable? I bet he's hiding the pickles under his tongue as we speak right now. Anyways, roasts aside, I somehow love you, Jacob. This guy has this charm to him that no matter what crazy unpopular opinion or misogynistic joke he spews out of his mouth, no matter what he says, I will always be his friend. Jacob, thanks for letting us do this to you. That's all I got, guys. Thank you.
So you're not going to bomb the place?
No.
Okay.
Thank you, Cled. That was beautiful.
Good job.
I think we are on our last roaster because people don't want to show up.
Good.
So we will now introduce the weakest link of the 3 roaster chain, Nick Corbin. Give it up.
Woo! He's the shortest. He's the shortest too.
True. All right. Don't worry. The short jokes are coming.
Unlike you.
Alrighty. Everything ready? All right. Is this good? Can everybody hear me? Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Projection? All right. So, I feel like this is unnecessary at this point, but full disclosure, everything about to be said is a joke. Couldn't be worse than what was already said, to be honest. Also, may or may not have had some help with the material from a certain self-proclaimed awesome individual, trilingual. All the Rares are busy on strike right now, so we had to get the next best thing. Unfortunately. Also, I'd like to thank the Academy and my mother for getting me where I am today.
Oh.
Thank you. So,
Oh God.
look who we have here, huh? Giants legend, and I ain't talking New York, Jacob Flynn. Everybody give him a hand. Yeah! There you go. The niche internet micro-celebrity of the Power Rangers community. It's impressive how you managed to pretend you're an NFL and NBA expert when in reality you only started watching games, a year or 2 ago? Apparently. I guess binge watching Bangle on YouTube for a few months makes you a pro, huh? Your ass does not know who Sarunas Marushian is. Do not lie to me, Jacob.
You don't know either.
I don't either. No. Little help with that one.
No shit.
But I gotta admit, your act is pretty entertaining. It's like watching a toddler try to play chess and pretending to be a grandmaster. Keep it up, Jacob. Because your delusions of pre-2000s sports knowledge are a real source of little W's for the rest of us. At least we're all aware of your formidable athletic ability. I mean, he may not know what he's talking about, but he's a real Renaissance man when it comes to playing sports. I mean, we all saw him cook Brandon in the 100-meter dash, right? Yeah. Exactly. And he might be able to even beat Quentin now, too. And for those of you who didn't see, was shooting like there was nothing yesterday. Or shooting like it's nothing yesterday. It was like having front row seats at the Special Olympics, and he's winning silver. I have to hand it to you, though. Your ability to talk nonsense about different sports teams with straight face is truly remarkable. It's like you have some innate talent for making things up as you go along. Maybe you should consider a career as a fiction writer instead of pretending to be a sports expert.
Oh wait!
Oh no.
You tried that already!
Oh no.
Mr. Waffle Sama Sanchan. Goodness. Oh, or should I say, Masked Writer Waffle on Wattpad. I don't think anyone's had the privilege of reading your literary
Oh
masterpieces.
god.
I think your most famous one, totally at 108 views,
Thank you.
is Common Rider Waffle Super. I love how when we found it, we could immediately tell it was you from your writing style. You know, where half of it was all caps and half was telling your fictional mother to shut the fuck up. I think the best part about it is the very first line where you say, "Warning, contains made up person, aka my dream girl." That's in quotes. You mentioned how she has dark hair with a blue streak.
Mhm.
So the goth girl from Total Drama Island. Remember that? Yeah. Interesting choice. I guess we all know what he jerked off to before thinking about Tinder girls pegging him. All right, let's focus on your Twitter page for a bit, or X as I call it now. Your followers must love your endless stream of misinformation and baseless opinions. I mean, you fit right in. It's like a never-ending fountain of ignorance, and they can't get enough of it. Let's face it, Ichigo Kurosaki is the worst protagonist of the big three. Bill sucks, and quite frankly, no one cares about your Kamen Rider OC coloring books post. Someone had to say it. Poppy Solo's low diff plus you are on him plus cope plus seed plus mold plus ratio plus sit down. And let's not get into your following list on Instagram. Nearly 5K accounts, and I swear a third of them are pornographic or lewd in some capacity. But hey, to each their own. You know? I guess you got the idea from Brian. Hey, board games gotta stick together, but not with glue. I suppose everyone has their guilty pleasures, and, you know, yours happens to involve a particular blend of cosplay and sports. It's like you're living in a parallel universe where sexy cosplayers cheer on the Anaheim Ducks to victory. Not that they'll ever win a Stanley Cup in the next 100 years. You know, just another one of your risque fantasies that get you rock hard, I suppose. Also, what's with people named Jacob being sexist? Jacob Lavasser. Jacob Lavasser. For those unfamiliar, oh wait. Jacob Lavasser, a.k.a. Carson Wentz's biggest meat rider. The Bleskimo, eater of dry-ass turkey sandwiches and Cheez-Its. On May 12th, 2023, 5 months ago, you said, "I need a maid, a slave, and a wife. Get all three in one." Jesus fucking
I think you need to check your
Christ.
Yeah, that's not 5 months ago.
3 months ago. Even worse, honestly. Brian, come on. In fact, I think the whole Panty Patrol needs to watch Barbie or something. For those unfamiliar, the Panty Patrol is a group chat for some of the people here. And we can all guess who came up with that name. Give yourselves a round of applause, guys. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Congratulations, you just revealed you still have your virginity.
Ooh.
Hey. I got the talking stick. All of you. Lead!
Stop.
The self-proclaimed chef. The only thing you're cooking is the Boston Marathon. I'm sorry. Moving on. Dylan and Bernie. I've been meaning to tell you both of this, and I think this is the perfect time to do so. For a long time, I've been real self-conscious about my height and combined with my ability to pick up women. And it's really gotten me down. But over the years and years and years, you've really opened my eyes and shown me that it really doesn't matter. And I can't thank you enough for it.
I know Jacob feels the same way. So we both appreciate you guys so much. Sincerely. Thank you. Jacob, you've been one of my really good friends for a long time now. I've known you for way too long, but we share so many fond memories and at the same time horrible memories together. And you, out of everyone, have made me the most angry but at the same time, made me laugh the hardest. And I'm sure people here can agree on at least one of those things.
Oh no.
But in all seriousness, I appreciate that we've grown up together. I know that you'll still be my friend and rival for years to come. Love you, man. So thank you for taking all this. Even if we all know you'd wind up the ass instead. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick, for coming up and presenting. I just would like to say, whoever turned in his lunchbox in 8th grade to the bus driver that made him move away, thank you. So I only have to see and hear that once a year. Thank you.
We're gonna open it up now. Open mic. If anybody chooses to say anything to our friend here, you may come up to the podium. Anyone at all, wearing a Neapolitan sweatshirt, a Bruins hockey hat, very red, glasses.
Causes an earthquake.
Hey, listen, my chair is fighting for its life right now. In this roast. I'll share a story to start.
Oh no.
Back in 4th grade, I went to Jacob's house. It was the first time.
Did you?
Brian was there. Spent all night playing Terraria. It was my first all-nighter ever. I have never been so uncomfortable and had so much fun in a basement filled with Power Rangers merchandise in my entire life. I left a can of Campbell's soup at his house, a 50-cent can, tomato soup. That can of soup stayed in that house for months, and he wanted to give it back. He'd hand-delivered this can of soup to me.
I think we gave it back the next day.
Even better. The next day. A 50-cent can of soup the next day. He's a nice man, clumsy man, silly fella, but we all love him.
Thank you.
Maybe. I'm going to bring up Jack Wilson to the microphone.
What?
Everybody applaud Jack Wilson.
All right, let's give a round of applause for Flem Man. We love Flem Man. We love him so much. Thankfully, I was able to star on the Flem vlogs for one episode, but I was in the intro, and that's really what means the most. So thank you so much for that. And on another note, we never had a prom. So really, me and Brennan still could go together. I just throwing that out there. Do with that information what you will, but I've been kind of sitting on that, and I just needed to get that on the open. Brennan, I'll travel whatever distance, okay? Distance is no object. Hit me up.
Good job, Jack. I know he's been holding that in for a while, ever since he moved away. Every day. That was a painful day. 2 people got rejected that year for prom, and they're both here, and one of them's me. Go ahead.
I do have some things I would like to say about my friend, then ex-friend, then friend, Jacob Flynn. We've gone through a lot together. The middle school days were great. And then I didn't invite him to one birthday party, and then he got mad at me for 3 to 4 years, give or take. I'm glad that everything worked out the way it did. I know the only big-time rush you really get is when you get to hang out with your friends. All, 2 of them that are physical. The rest, I don't know what you do with them. Jacob and I, we've gone through a lot. Been here and there. I'm rambling now because I had about 3 seconds to come up with something because Jack Wilson went a lot shorter than I thought. He took it from me, height-wise. I want to thank everyone for people to come here, friends close to Jacob, friends not as close as they once were, and now you all know where I live. So I want to quickly just say thank you to our supporting cast, Pittman for co-hosting, Gavin and David for doing the film and the video and getting the banner and the podium. This wasn't the original location of hosting, but as go with everything planned by this friend group, it went wrong last second. Jacob, you're a real man for... I mean, Cled and Nick had some stuff. You're a real man for taking on your fellow Jacob's roast. He really brought the K out in his name going at you. Yeah, I think that just about wraps up anything. If anyone has any last words, we can wrap this up. Call it there. You want to say anything? Jacob, come onto the podium.
We have a crowd of people. Now's your chance to make fun of everybody here.
Oh, brother.
Except Max.
No promises. So unlike everyone else here, I didn't prepare anything. Kind of like how Nick doesn't prepare to talk to women at all. You know, that's how it kind of goes. Just make fun of other people's love lives because most people don't have any in this group. So, you know, Dylan especially. It's hard being mean to people just on the spot. I'm very much you do anything to me and I'm gonna be very rude to you. Khaled knows. That's partially because you know the history with his people. Jacob, I don't know what to say. You kind of cooked me there. About as red as your face is right now. So, but yeah, that's really it. You know, I actually have stage fright now that I'm up here, to be honest with you. Gavin just waved at me, and I just remembered he was here. So thanks, Gavin. And David's here. No, yeah, thanks for making fun of me. I'll make sure to put this in my next fanfic where I'll kill you brutally. And yeah, this is the part where we all leave, and then we just hang out for like an hour, and then it kind of just dissolves, and that's it. So. Thank you for coming.